everybody. Wave to the camera, George. Alright, real quick before we start. I got so caught up last time. See, part of the reason why the intro is so slow and boring in this game is because you have got about 6 NPCs who all want you to listen to their bullshit. And I forgot.
Bearer of the curse. Seek souls. Larger, more powerful souls. Seek the king. That is the only way. Lest this land swallow you whole, as it has so many others.
That she, too, has some bullshit to say. Now, this is the Emerald Herald. Later on, you learn her name is Shanalot, and let's just see what she has to say. Full disclosure, I don't like this character. I think it could have been handled much better.
Over the hill and past the forest is the king's castle.
There's where she's talking about.
Where a man peered straight into the essence of the soul. But whatever came of it?
Okay.
Those who come to Drangleic seeking salvation soon lose hope and turn hollow. It happens to them all, sooner or later. That blue knight at the base of the tower, his spirit is already broken.
She's talking about him up there.
Although he does offer sound advice.
I've already talked to him.
Perhaps he is a foreshadowing of your own future.
Ha ha ha. Very funny, very funny. So, she talked about people coming to Drangleic seeking redemption, or salvation. And what that means is how people come to Drangleic seeking a cure for the curse of the undead. And you'll notice that when we started off the game... Where is it? No, freaking switched around. We had this lovely robe with this crummy hood. In fact, we had this exact outfit on, pretty much. I'm gonna just change that back real quick. But the thing that you may or may not have noticed is all of the crummy enemies that were easy to push on through in that tutorial area had the same exact outfits on. So it's kind of this implication that all sorts of travelers have come from near and far, presumably from very similar region that you come from, seeking exactly what you sought, and they all went hollow. What the hell makes you any different? Who the hell knows? Bear, seek, lest.
That tiny thing inside the ruins. An ancient being that will mock your very existence.
Tiny being, what?
She imparts sound wisdom.
Huh?
Provided you find her on a good day.
Wait. Is she talking about Shanalot? No, wait, what am I talking about? Shanalot. Ugh. That's your name. I'm talking about Sweet Shell Qua. Yeah, she's talking about Sweet Shell Qua. Okay. Whom we talked to last time. Oh my gosh, you have the Channeler's Trident. By the way, this is another mechanic. When sitting around a bonfire, when other players are also sitting around the same bonfire, every now and then they will just randomly appear. And this is the most detailed that will ever appear. When other players appear to you in your world as ghosts, they appear much less detailed. Like, you can't exactly make out what weapons and what armor they're wearing. That guy's not wearing a shirt. Cool, dude. You do you. Alright.
The sign you bear will drain your very souls.
Okay.
And without souls, you will turn hollow.
That's not how it works.
Stay strong. Do not lose hope. Even when you have precious little time.
Alright, real quick. So, what you keep saying about how if you lose your souls, you'll go hollow, that's not necessarily true. Because the thing that keeps you from going hollow are these human effigies. Losing your souls does not... Like, hollowification is not tied directly to the souls. It is merely tied to your physical being. That's a complicated mess that has to do with them getting rid of humanity, which was the Dark Soul, which is where the curse comes from, is a lack of humanity. Okay, because long story short, in Dark Souls 1, the plague of undead is sparked by the burning of humanity, which is the dark soul that is split amongst humans. It is the loss of dark souls that causes people to lose their humanity, which causes them to become hollows. So this idea that the literal souls, as in, like if I open this up, no, not this. This one. If I open this up and you can see this is how many souls I'm carrying, like losing this causing me to lose my humanity and go hollow is wrong. And in fact, the very game's mechanics contradict the lore that they're trying to set up. The lore that they clearly don't seem to understand themselves. Because, like I said, that's not how it was in Dark Souls 1, and now they've changed it because... reasons. Seek, lest. Alright.
For when the undead dies, it is never truly dead, but only one step closer to hollowing.
Now that much is true.
Not all undead are hollows, but all hollows were once undead.
Okay, that's redundant, but okay. You got anything else?
If you find an Estus shard...
Mechanics, blah blah blah.
Over the hill and where am I?
Yep, okay. No, you're done, you're done.
There,
friggin' A. So, anyways, real quick though, before I leave, sweet, amazing, dear, beautiful, wonderful Shyamalan here. I should probably at least disclose why people hate her so much, and why I am somebody who says that I don't really like this character. It's because she's necessary. And it's because she is ultimately, at the end of the day, replaceable by a text menu. Because they don't really do anything with her character. And the fact of the matter is, she's tied to a necessary game mechanic that players, again, have to sit through 2 extra unnecessary loading screens in order to get a hold of. And not only that, but you'll notice every time I want to talk to her to level up,
there, seek, lest.
I have to mash the X button to get through her dialogue. That is a very good and easy way to make me resent a character. To make me sit here and mash through dialogue that I don't care about, that is repeated every single bloody time I just want to level up. Now, the ultimate thing that is so frustrating about this, and I'm sure you've heard it a million times by now, but for those of you in the back, the reason that's annoying, or at least the biggest reason why that's annoying, is because they fixed that in Demon Souls. Because in Demon Souls you had a very similar situation. They had the Maiden in Black. Again, I never played Demon Souls myself, but I know a thing or two about Demon Souls. In Demon Souls they had the Maiden in Black, who ultimately say the exact same purpose of the Emerald Herald. The Emerald Herald only exists to drive on nostalgia for Demon Souls. But the thing is, when you talk to the Maiden in Black, you would automatically access the level up screen while she was talking. Therefore, you would not have to sit here and begrudgingly skip through shitty dialogue that you didn't care about. A problem that there was a solution to in the past has now come back around and become a problem. This is kind of the big thing with the Emerald Herald that makes everybody hate her, and why I agree. I don't really care for her. Aesthetically, her design is very good. It's a very good outfit. Don't like the character. Okay, let's actually go play the fucking game now. I just wanted to fully disclose on that and finally get everybody's dialogue out of the way. Ugh, goodness. Wasn't that fun, boys and girls? I know I had fun. I'll bet you did too. Oh, geez, I didn't think to look how many souls I needed to level up. Oh, but good thing I can just look at it here. 1200. What a good feature. Just, can't believe they didn't bring it back for Bloodborne. It's just so convenient. It's so useful. Hello, I know you're not awake. I know you're not asleep. Oh, you want to trade. No, stop that. No. Now you'll notice that back when I was using this whole thing, this little dagger. Excuse me. Let's just let him finish. You'll notice that the dagger is doing a lot less damage. That's not just because... Whoa, excuse me. It's not just because the mace is doing more damage, but because these guys are armored, they have a certain amount of defense against slashing and piercing damage, which is what the dagger does. But they don't have any resistance against blunt damage. Isn't that right, buddy? Thank you for the demonstration. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Oh, so you can kind of make out a little detail on their ghosts. I guess that's just how it was in the original. Well, I never really talked about these. Like, you have pools of blood that randomly appear in various spaces, and they purely exist pretty much to show you where people died. Well, actually, there's two different things. There's blood stains, and then there's pools of blood. Their blood stains show individual deaths, and pools of blood show multiple deaths. And here we have a fog wall. Really, dude? You weren't fooling anyway, like, seriously. Get out of here. Get out of here. Now, this is kind of a big mechanical thing in Dark Souls, partially in Demon Souls. But fog walls are just kind of a tension builder, pretty much. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. Still worked out pretty well. Oh my god, I got shot with an arrow. Since when? Nope, don't mind me, boys and girls. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll get back to you in a minute, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. Okay? Just wanted to go ahead and grab this nice little item up here. And get him. There's an enemy over there, too. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I should probably keep this on hand. I'm so used to doing melee builds that honestly, when I have magic, I forget that I even have it. Oh wow, that's doing so much more damage. I'm just gonna back up a second, real quick, just to pop one of these, because I've got so many of them. Alright, let's see. Can I get you from here? Yeah, I can. Oh no, that's not enough. There we go. Let's see here. Who else? Who else wants a piece? Oh yeah, you want some of this. Okay, ow! Ooh, ouch! Ooh, George, are you okay? Yeah, he's fine. He's undead. Alright, now he wants a piece. Okay, come on, buddy. Let's get this shit over with. So let's see if I can show off the guard break real quick. I said let's see if I can show off the guard break. Oh man, he's not even blocking with the shield. Come on, block with your shield. There we go. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's see if I can... just... Yep, that's the... Oh, yeah. It also works as a nice little stagger. Come here. Come on. Boom! Oh, excuse you. Fucking die already. This is so rude. Yeah, the guard break pretty much exists solely to deal with shielded enemies. Well, not solely. Like I said, it's also a decent little stagger ability. Whoa, lots of arrows going on over my head. At least it's better than going into my head. Ouch! Oh no, bastard! Oh! No! Ow! Oh. No! Oh, that feels good every time. Ooh, the bastard sword. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this. Definitely not for a while, at least. But I'm not really going to use it anyways. And anyways, this is how you hold a sword properly. Although this sword is actually not too oversized, come to think of it. Of course, that's not how you would fucking use a sword. Spinning strikes in melee weapon combat are never a good idea. Never ever. The thing about spinning strikes, I know they're cool and they're stylish, I agree. It's just that spinning strikes in a realistic sense, which, again, Dark Souls is somewhat realistic, so I like the realism in it. Spinning strikes are foolish, because in the amount of time that it takes you to spin with your melee weapon to deliver the spun strike, even though, yes, it is true, the, what's it? Ooh, centripetal force, that's what it is. Because you're going in a circular motion, the centripetal force adds to the energy behind your swing, which would make it harder. That's all good and well. Oh, by the way, there's that. I already knew that. Hey, a human effigy. Now I can prevent the hollowing. Oh no, wait, that's because I got souls. See, because the thing is, like, even, again, mechanically, like, if you die, you drop your souls, but you can go pick them back up, but picking them back up does not automatically restore your humanity. And it was the same in Dark Souls 1, and it was, again, because humanity was tied to the Dark Soul, which is a different flavor of soul. Again, just changing it from humanity to human effigy, just not a great idea. Just not a great idea at all. Okay, here's this jackass.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just daydreaming, I think. My name is Kale. I'm a traveler, like yourself. I'm navigating the continent to create a map.
Go on.
Why cartography, you ask? Well, that's a good question. When I first came to this forsaken land, it was... a curse? Something about a curse.
Hey, that's why I'm here, too.
How embarrassing. I seem to have lost my focus.
What are you even
But
doing?
I do know one thing for certain. I have always been very fond of maps.
Maps, you say. Okay, so a couple of things real quick. First and foremost, this encounter kind of starts to show you, or at the very least it is the beginnings of a very interesting detail about the concept of holification in Dark Souls 2. In Dark Souls 2, basically what they do... And, well, I mean, it is very similar to how it is in Dark Souls 1, so it's not like the lore is drastically changing again. Well, like with the Dark Soul. Anyways, but basically, like, you'll notice that he kind of forgot for a second why he came here. And that's because he's been undead for a little while, and he's starting to lose his memory, and that's established at the beginning cutscene, where it's like, oh, hey, check out this loving family that you used to have, who may or may not have been your wife, although it could have been your sister, or your aunt, or whatever, and this could have been your niece or nephew that she's holding. It definitely wasn't your wife and child, if you're a woman. But like the opening segment establishes, you forgot because you're going hollow because of the undead curse. You're losing, well, your memories. What are you but a bunch of memories sitting around that inform all your decisions.
I came to this land some time ago. Drangleic, the Lost Kingdom. It sounded so romantic.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen Majula? Oh, there's a rather spacious mansion there. I made it my temporary home. Well, as something of a squatter, I'm afraid.
Okay, I also forgot to mention, there is one very interesting piece of dialogue, and specifically, continent. He refers to Drangleic not as a kingdom, but as a continent, and I'll get to that in a minute.
Inside the mansion, I found a strange map, like none I'd ever seen. I believe that it's a map of Drangleic.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm traveling the land to prove it. Yes, that's it. That's why I came to the kingdom.
Now he remembers.
Wait. No, that wasn't it. Then what? I don't seem to recall.
Now, it's kind of worth noting, too, that, his overall outfit is very similar to the starting set, the imported tunic. Although it is, it's different. It looks much more practical. It looks like actual armor instead of just this worn, crappy tunic. But anyways, what else you got to say?
Were you looking for that map?
Sure.
Wonderful. Then you're fascinated by maps, just like me.
Uh-huh.
Shame on you. You should have told me before.
Mm-hmm.
Here, take this. A key to the mansion.
Fantastic.
What a joy to meet a kindred spirit out here.
You'll notice that he's also got like a chainmail hood and a conical helm. Well, it's not really conical as much as it is a dome helm. Don't quote me on that. I don't know my armor terms perfectly.
Incredible, really, isn't it? Such a map to be chiseled in stone. Oh, but one thing. I would not venture deep into the mansion. Now, I can't be certain, but I've heard disturbing noises. Something about it feels wrong. Just be careful, please.
Don't go in there, which means go in there.
I'll be back. Perhaps we will meet again.
Yeah, so...
I'll be...
Yep, he's all done. Okay. So he's a cartographer, Kale the cartographer. Almost got enough souls to level up. Oh, and here's where the ball rolls off into a pit of death. A pit of death. Anyways, my friend Aaron has arrived, and they're asking, yes. To answer your question, Aaron, yes, I have beaten Dark Souls 2 before. I have not actually played all the way through Scholar of the First Sin. I've gotten past the first couple areas just to kind of test it out. Ouch! Oops. Oh yeah, look at this. Skillful dodging. Ooh. Oh, let's just give him a minute. Hooah! That's enough toying with him. And over there you can kind of see an area that we'll get to soon enough. But yes, I have beaten Dark Souls 2 before. In fact, I've beaten the original copy of Dark Souls 2 4, 5 times. Yes. Wait, where am I going? This isn't the right way. Okay. I got distracted. Yes, I've done all sorts of builds. My very first build, I did Strength, Dex, and Faith, but that build was only useful so long as they didn't nerf lightning bolts, because I was very heavy on the lightning bolts. Oh, wait a minute, what am I doing? I just spell you. Spell. Spell. Hooah! Ouch! Okay. Alright, well, that could have gone better. Let me take a drink, feel better. Alright, who else is around? Oh! Oh yeah, I already shot you with magic, that's right. Speaking of shooting with magic, you prick, standing up there. That's right, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Yeah, get wrecked. Alright, that's enough of that. Alright, here's an introduction to a boss. Now this is actually a mechanic that I really like. This is a boss fight that you can fight later on, or you can do it right now. But I'm not going to do that right now, bye. Alright, bye. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. I'm gonna, oh god, oh. Nope, it's fine, I got it. Oh, whoa! Holy shit. Whoops, I fucked that up. Nope, it's fine, I can recover from this. Got 20 fucking life gems. It's like they don't want you to lose. Again, game's easy mode, just be a mage. I know, I joke about this game's being hard. Like, really, I don't think Dark Souls is really that tough of a game. It's very challenging, but for the most part, it's fair. I say for the most part, it's fair. Ooh, new gauntlets. They're total crap, but they're better than what I've got now. So on they go, and you'll notice that I'm not actually wearing hardly a damn thing. What was I saying? What was I saying? Yeah, I mean, really the hardest thing about Dark Souls, if you ask me, is just... Did I get everybody? I did. Is primarily just figuring out how to play it. Because, ooh, an Estus Flash Shard, cool. Torch. Like I said, there's just the hardest part about it is just figuring out how to play it. Like, when I first got Dark Souls 1, like, I died so many times just in that first, in that first area. Hoo-wah! Shortcut. Of course, you're gonna come up here and be a dick about it, aren't you? He liked this wall. He was a big fan of this wall. That's how he spent most of his days, staring at it. Nope, no, and I'm gonna repay that, womankind, sir. Good night, sweet prince. Oh, a shade. Now these are kind of like smaller summon signs. They don't last as long. They have a much more limited time frame to work with. But I think real quick I'll go back, drop off that Estus Shard, get a new flask. And you'll notice that our friend is here, even though I've maxed out her dialogue, so she should be resetting, but she doesn't actually reset until... what is it? Until I beat the area boss, I'm pretty sure. Now all I want to do is level up and upgrade my Estus, but now I have to sit through fucking loading screens to do that. Great, thanks. Good job, fun. I'm going to be a snarky asshole about it. I don't care.
Is that a shard you found?
Yes.
Here, to see.
Yes.
However...
Yes, blah, blah, blah. Again, I've already given my full disclosure about why I don't like this character. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say on the matter. Give me levels. Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh, I'm so close to being able to wear that armor that I got. Oh, let's see here. Do I? No, wrong button. Silly me. Do I have any soul items? No, I really don't. Oh well, I'll just spend what I got.
Bear seeks lest.
Yes, yes, yes. Bear seek lest. Yes, I think this is a good idea for reasons. There we go. Now you notice that I increased a stat called Attunement. Attunement ultimately is your how many spells you can equip. Which may seem a bit silly that I just upgraded it to have 2 attunement slots considering I only have 1 spell. Well, shh. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it though. All will become clear momentarily. But also there are changes from Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2 about the attunement slot that I want to mention later on. Yes, I can one-hand the mace, which means I can get rid of you and let's see here. Which is the best shield I can equip? This is the best shield I can equip. Now I can use a shield. Fucking sweet. Yeah. It's like a whole new game. It's a whole new ball game. Come here. Come here. Okay, you know what? Fine. Let's bring the fight to you. Goodbye. And you know what? Just for good measure, fuck you two. Oh, you utter bastard. Oh, well, whatever. Ah, really? The tracking on that guy is ridiculous. Man, that looks like it hurts. Good. I'm glad it hurts. I already knew that item was here. Hey, look. It's a guy in a different pose other than standing around. But we're not going to worry about him for right now. Uh-oh. Really? You walked right on through that and you didn't get hurt. Oh, wow. Fuck right off. That is some grade A bullshit. Oh, God. Nope, it's fine. It's fine. Oh, excuse me. Don't worry about me, gentlemen. If you'll just give me 1 second here. There we go. Yeah! Alright. Now you'll notice that I did like this, and then I got a really good hit on him. When you're holding a shield, tap L2 to do a parry. The timing is very difficult in this game. Hey! This shield is probably better. This shield is better. And it looks cooler too. It matches my outfit. But let's just take a look at what I just picked up. It's a Great Soul Arrow. Basically a stronger version of the spell that I currently have, which is Soul Arrow. Oh wait, hang on, let me think here. Does it have any lore attached to it? I doubt it. Not really. Speaking of lore, I'm gonna go and take a look at... Let's see here. Pure... Any lore attached to any of this? Additional small shields, center of the buckler. No, mostly just description. Description. Wait, clearly makeshift. Used by Drangleic foot soldiers. Inferior to metal shields in terms of, okay, nothing but really just descriptions and mechanics. Oh, keys. There's probably lore on these keys, maybe. Key of Blacksmithland. Oh my god, I forgot to open the Medulla Mansion. I'm gonna have to go do that later. Let me just, I'm here, I'm right here right now. Key of the Lexus. Land of Exiles. Wow, that's an interesting little tidbit. Apparently Medulla is the land of exiles. Huh. That's weird. Is compromised of abandoned old houses, one of which Leningrad has fashioned into a workshop. Yeah, I mean the one where he could have fucking easily climbed in through the window. Jackass. Key to an abandoned house in Medulla. In the past, Medulla served as a dumping ground for horrible things, but is now a gathering place for those who have no better place to go. That sentence is redundant. I hate redundant sentences. Gathering place with no better place. Yeah, okay, anyways. It seems this house in Medulla was the final home for such souls. So it's saying that Medulla is a place for crappy people. Oh, this room is dark, but it's not that dark. Ah, shit! Oh, thank goodness I had a shield. Let me just top off my health. By the way, some chests are trapped. Here's a little brazier that you could set on fire to light this room up. You'll notice that some of the oh my gosh. If I could just get a good look at it. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Duh. I know how to get a good look at it. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Anyways, you'll notice that some of the twigs, quote-unquote, in here kind of look like bones. Again, that's more lore tied back to Dark Souls 1. This door is locked. Aha, that I remember knocking on a door earlier worked out pretty well for me. By which I mean it broke open. Unfortunately, this door is metal, so it will not be breaking open anytime soon. But luckily, somebody's home. And I'm just going to dispatch these guys as quick as possible. Oh, you see that no-scope. Hey, yo. Get dunked, fool. I wore your helmet better than you did. And boom. Let me just take a look-see around here. Nothing but this chest, eh? Yes, get no-scoped. That's gonna be this episode title. Hashtag get no-scoped. Okay, check out this face in the wall. Okay, thanks for sharing that moment with me. No, I'm just kidding. This is a thing. Unfortunately, I don't have any lockstone, so I can't use this. What this is it's well, it's more or less just a roundabout way of making an extra fancy chest that requires a key. Because what it is you have a lockstone, which is the key, and you put it into this thing's mouth, which is fucking creepy as hell. And in this metaphor, that's the chest, and then you get treasure. Ah, yeah, so Aaron is pointing out that the lighting is so much better in this version than... Oh, look at that. The game had to re-render the bodies because... while I was down there, it stopped rendering them, and it had to re-render them, and they just randomly dropped. But yes, the lighting is much, much better in this version of the game. And now it's time to meet a friendly person. Doesn't this guy look friendly? I want your armor! It looks so much better! Okay, but anyways. Also, I really like this pose with his spear like that. It's so cool. This is honestly one of my favorite characters in this game. For reasons I'll try to get, not to just give away right away. But let's say hi.
Hello there. Traveling all alone in these treacherous times. Well, I hope you have a very good reason. Oh, hogwash. Who am I to judge? My name is Pate. I journey hither and thither on a sort of treasure hunt, you might call it. Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself.
Oh my god, his voice is so sexy. Like, I'm sorry, but it is. It really is. Alright, what else you got for me, Pate?
Oh yes, you be cautious if you go any farther. There's treasure in there for certain, but the entrance locks from behind. I saw the same design earlier, and it's the same contraption, I'm sure. I was with this warrior, you see, and he insisted that he go inside first. The rather brusque fellow tried to swipe the loot for himself, but it trapped him inside. I still have the gent's ring. I do hope he wasn't harmed.
Okay, so this is a little odd. Like, he knows for a fact that this is a trap, and he's the kind person that he is gonna warn you about it. This kind of starts to set up like the really interesting thing about this character, and it is that you really don't know whether you can trust him or not. Like, he's tantalizing you with the promise of treasure, but also warning you that there's a trap involved. So, you know, it's just one of those things.
I'll leave this one to you. I'm worried about what might be inside. I'll leave it.
Yeah, okay. Also, I personally am a really big fan of his armor. It's pretty realistic, and I also really like his spear. Now, it might seem a little bit on the long side, but ultimately it's a pretty realistic spear as far as spears go. And you'll notice that it has like a little bit of a cross shape underneath the spearhead. And what that essentially is to prevent your spear from going like straight through your opponent. Or that's a common thing on boar hunting spears, for example. And what that is essentially used for is to pretty much hold the boar in place while also keeping it stabbed, so that way it can't just run up the spear shaft to gore you. Just an interesting little detail, and I like that it's there. And just look at how shiny his armor is. That's honestly one of the reasons why he doesn't really seem very trustworthy, is because his armor is so clean. It gives off this kind of vibe that, like, well, he probably hasn't had to use it very much, if that's the case. But, whatever. For the sake of adventure! Let's see if it... Yeah? What on earth is that sound? Oh, I know what that sound is, but we'll go see that in a minute. Well, everything seems to be safe so far. Ah, yep, there it goes. So he was right. It is trapped. But like I said, I kind of trust him because he was nice about it. He warned me. Ooh, oh man, there's a lot of them. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Oh, get that shield up, get that shield up. Let me just take a swig. No, 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 no. Oh, oh dear, oh dear. Oh boy. Oh, it's all coming apart. It's all coming apart. Nope, nope, it's fine. I can save it. I can save it. Look at me saving it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm so sure. Really, dude? Really? Oh god. Oh shit. Ah, fuck. Oh god. Oh no. So this is kind of like. Oh no! Ah. Damn it. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that door remains closed, too. Well, shit. So, this is kind of where Dark Souls actually starts to get a little challenging. And that it's not just dealing with guys, it's dealing with guys. As in, like, plural. You feel me? Oh, you know what? Well, before I head back on out, let's go ahead and... let's see if I can use it. Yes! I can use this extra spell. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Now I can switch between these soul arrows on the fly. Soul arrow and great soul arrow. And you notice that each of them has their own separate count. Each spell you equip has its own set of spell uses. Now, great soul arrow is roughly... well, actually, I don't know how much more powerful it is. Let's see here. 151 damage and... 228 damage. So I would say that's... it's actually, I'm not really sure how much more damage that is. 150 versus 220, that's about 60, 65 more damage. 65% more damage, pretty much. I would just, I'm not really thinking about it too hard. Yeah, that gate stays closed. Well, scheisse. Aye. I'm gonna have to go around then. Oh, I wonder if Pate has anything to say about this. I never noticed that if he did, because I usually get it right.
Well, I see you managed to escape.
Yeah, gee, thanks.
I hope that brave warrior didn't come a cropper either.
Oh.
Be careful out there. There's talk of unsavory bandits who prey upon travelers like yourself. Oh. But you should take this.
Okay, cool.
It allows undead to call out for help to one another.
Yes.
Across the fissures between worlds. With luck, somebody will lend you a hand. Well.
Yeah, you're done. Okay. That's something that they managed to explain a little better. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that just yet, because I want to go ahead and get my souls. Because they changed it in this version where you can still be invaded even though you're being hollowed out, and that's obnoxious, but it also means that I gotta hurry up and go get my souls. So I don't risk losing them while trying to get them back. Oh man, can I go that way? I mean, surely I must be able to. Yeah, here we go. Geronimo. Let's see if I can't get rid of you guys a little quicker. Oh yeah, that's enough to wipe you guys out. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Nope. Ah, quit wailing. Yeah, there we go. Nope, I got it. No, you bastard, you ruined my parry. Okay, nope, I got this. I got it. You can't even say I don't got this. No, stop it. You know, this is a detail that I really like too, is that when your character is either low on health or if you've exerted yourself a bunch, your character goes into this stance like, oh god, I'm so tired. And look at how much fucking health I've got left. Holy shit. Whew. Okay, but I did it. Yeah. Oh, let me go check the comments for praise. Yes. Hashtag wrecked rabbit. That's me. That's me. Hang on. This texture looks funny. Oh, no, I'm just kidding. I already knew about this. So there are hidden walls in this game, too. Yay. Sorcerer's Staff and an Amber Herb. Gotta get those good herbs. Okay, is there anything else up here? I don't really think there is. At the very least, nothing that I really need to concern myself with too much. Oh no, I gotta go back this way though. Ugh. Oh, that's okay. I got 20 fucking life gems. As usual. Let's just ignore that for the time being. Yep, the body disappeared. Never turn your back on a body, kids. Now you notice these guys are doing something weird. They're attacking that tree. Let's see if I can't. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I can just fucking... Yeah, I'll go with you. And I'll get to that here in a second. Yep. Now, the reason that's interesting is you'll notice the tree kind of looks like a large humanoid creature for some reason. And remember that this is, yeah, there's even like a foot there. You can see like the makings of a leg, an arm that's been torn off. Almost kind of sort of like a head with a weird like hole face. I don't fucking know. I guess that's where they keep their soul, and the person peered into the essence of the soul. Anyways, yes, remember this is the Forest of the Fallen Giants, and as Melentia explained to us before, there was a war between the humans and the giants that took place forever ago, because she is super old. Now, are you ready to get fucking creeped out? Okay, well, thanks, rendering issue, for completely taking the salt out of that. But, check this out. This is the coolest fucking creepy thing I've ever seen in a video game. It's clearly an invisible guy who is just sitting there, watching me. There's nobody there, but there's a shadow being cast. That is so fucking creepy, and I love it. And I think this was not in the original version of the game. This is purely a Scholar of the First Sin edition. And honestly, I really like it. I really like it. It's fucking creepy, but more to the point, it's another source of rewards. And now you got to scour even harder to find them. Find all your rewards. Blam. Oh yeah, you like that. Oh, you like more of it. Come here. Oh, and I got some for your friend too. Yeah. Let's see if I can make this jump. I bet you anything I won't. Holy shit, I did it. Fucking fantastic. Where are you? Here you are. Yeah! Rabbot Parry Master. No, wait, I'm sorry. Hashtag Rabbot Parry Master. Fucking sick. Get dunked, fool. I'm gonna keep bragging about this. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. It's a better helmet. It's a better helmet overall. I still got my white hair, but now I got a green zombie face. You know I'm a zombie because I'm green. Honestly, that's another thing. Like in Dark Souls 1, like when you were in full-on zombie mode, your flesh was like brown and rotting, and it looked way more realistic than fucking green skin. I don't look like a zombie, I look like an orc. Okay. Who wants to... You don't want a party? You don't want a party hardy? You don't want it? You don't? Don't you though? Don't you wanna? Alright, fine, fuck you I guess, whatever man. Seriously? I'm right up on top of you and you're not waking up. Alright, well I know what to do. I know what to do with you. Come here, come here. Oh wow, that did shit for damage. Let's see if they can navigate. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's still not angry. Oh, now he's angry. Uh-oh. Go ahead and get rid of him as quick as possible. Oh god. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, oh, oh. You'll notice I did a spinning strike there. I hate spinning strikes. Really, dude? Oh! Oh, oh, oh! You see where his spear bounced off my shield right there? That was stability at work. The stability was just enough for the glancing blow to get purely deflected, and it opened him up for a counter hit. Oh, I love mechanics like that. Oh god, that hurt. Let's see if you can figure it out. I do love the way that these guys move. Well, not necessarily the way they move, but just like, I love how limp his head looks. Like, clearly looks like he's not really all there. And it's because he's not. Ooh, the hollow soldier shield. Can I even use that? Probably not. Oh, it's worse than what I have. Well, never mind. I guess rusted iron just isn't a match for decent wood. Really, dude? Really? Hang on, did I not? No, I never put my dagger back on. Oh well, whatever. I'll finish you with a punch. My bear zombie fist. All right, whatever. Oh, I didn't even look at that comment. Rip in peace. Oh no, that treasure lured me to where this guy could come fight me. No, no, please don't do that. Please don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. No, 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 no. There we go. And I don't know if you remember, but like back last time when I fought one of those guys, I jabbed him with a dagger and it did like 50 damage. And then I just hit him with my mace for a light attack as opposed to a heavy attack, and it did like 150 damage. Which is like, what is that, a 200% increase on damage? And which again is because not only is the mace have a higher base damage, but I'm getting a lot of bonus damage because these guys, due to their plate armor, are resilient to... Oh my god. Nope. 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 Really, dude? Really? Come here. Nope. Nope. Not dealing with that shit today. What was I saying? Oh yeah, even though they're resilient to slashing and piercing damage, they have a weakness to blunt damage, which is what maces do. There are three... Ooh, is that stuff? No, that's not stuff. There are three basic damages when it comes to melee. Excuse me. You have... I know that this game calls it their own special little snowflake stuff. Like, for instance, you have rapiers, which do thrust damage, but it's piercing damage, and I don't care what you say about it. It's piercing damage. Piercing damage, slashing damage, which is your swords and axes and stuff like that. Although, technically, there is a big difference between how you would cut someone with a sword and how you would cut someone with an axe. With a sword, you would either hack or slash at them. And with an axe, you would primarily hack, but never slash, and there is actually a distinction. I know that's really weird. Or like, for example, with a katana, you would only ever slash, because that's how those swords were used. Pure and simple. Oh hey, these guys are awake again. What was that? What was that? Okay, come on. Yeah, there you go, there you go, you're done. You're done, sweetheart. Oh, no, 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 your friend is already done. Oh, shit. I tried to parry him. Oh, well. Oh, you got tricks. You got tricks. And again, that... It seems to be attacks that do piercing damage. Ah, but yes, there really is a difference between hacking damage and piercing damage when it comes to weapons, martial melee weaponry. And what was I saying? That's really... Well, I'll show this off some other time. Yeah, Aaron spells it out pretty well. Slashing basically means, like, you cut someone. You're cutting open their flesh and blood is flowing out. When you're hacking at someone, like, you're driving the axe... Oh, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and drop off these souls so I don't have to worry about losing them. Yeah, and hacking is where you would be driving the wedged weapon, again, an axe. Or you can do this with a broadsword to essentially try and take some limbs off, pretty much. I could use a little overage, so let's see what I can manage. Oh, I hope I can use that armor that I picked up last time. I should probably be able to get at least two levels out of this. Let's see here. Yes! Okay. I should also go ahead and start putting up at least a few points into dexterity. No. Actually, for this section, a little bit of health won't hurt and a little bit of vitality. Also because my OCD is making me want to keep these numbers as even as possible. So yeah, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. Oh, before I forget, I'll also go ahead and open the Medulla Mansion while I'm here. I mean, I'm right here anyways, I may as well. May as well. What was I saying? What was I saying? Oh, yes. Excuse me. The reason blunt weapons like maces even came about is because... Oh, excuse me, again. During, like, the 1200... No, what am I talking about? 1200s. Fucking... Oh, my God. Learn my history good. During the... Toward the end of the medieval period, when plate armor... Ooh, Ferrous Lockstone. Look at this big fucking book, by the way. You can't actually read any of it. Those aren't words that are on there. They're literally just scribbles. Oh, also, I bet you're wondering what that noise is. I may as well go ahead and take a look at that while I'm here. This is one of the goofiest fucking things. Just randomly some little tiny boars. And they are boars. And you'll notice that they're fucking badass too. Not so much that they're like really threatening, but they just the actual problem with fighting them is that they are so low to the ground that you can't really hit them. Oh well, I know what to do. Don't worry, gentle viewer. I will make this as quick and painless as possible. For them. A swift and painless death. And they are boars because you can see their little tusks and snouts if you look close enough. And they're not, it's not like they're baby boars either. They're literally just tiny boars. They're grown boars that are small. Oh, that was really weird, but okay, whatever. What was I talking about? Yes, the reason blunt weapons like maces came about is because plate armor grew very ubiquitous. And the thing is, it's all good and well to come at... Swords may be romanticized all day long, but the fact of the matter is, no matter how hard you swing your short sword or your long sword, you're just not going to cut through decent plate mail. And in fact, swords don't really cut through chainmail either. Although I don't have any armor on me that is a good example of what chainmail looks like. I'll just Google chainmail. Swords don't really cut through chainmail very well. Because it's a bunch of metal links, and well, chainmail works surprisingly well. The thing is, chainmail is very susceptible to piercing damage, which comes from spears and bows and arrows. And down here is a spooky skeleton. It's a scary, scary monster. This is presumably the creepy noises that Kale the cartographer was talking about. And it's dead. Human effigy. And let us go reap our reward. I should have brought a torch with me. I really should have. An Estus flask shard. Which means I can go get another Estus flask. Now, luckily that skeleton does not respawn, so I don't have to worry about it. If I go get that Estus real quick... Is Kale gonna be in here? No. So I'm gonna have to sit at the bonfire anyways to reset the zone so he'll show up. Oh, well. In that case, I may as well bring a torch with me too. Fucking boar bodies. Oh yeah, now I have a weapon that sweeps the ground so I can show off that durability bug that I was talking about last time. But I failed miserably to actually show. Oh wow, that almost brought me up enough to another level. To get another level, I mean. I should probably kill them again. The pigs, I mean. Oh well.
Is that it?
Yes,
Just
the
however-
shard, Shonalot. There you go. Alright, thank you. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Let's light a torch. And you notice above the torch, I have a timer going down. That's how long the torch will last in-game. As long as I put it away, it will not just run down. Which, I mean, sounds pretty obvious. Oh my god, that's really bright. Shit. Ah, eyes. That really hurts, actually. What the fuck? Where's Kale? Kale! Do I have to go kill the boss for him to show up? Oh my goodness. Kale! Anyways, the reason I wanted to bring this down here is to light this brazier, so if I ever come back here for whatever reason. Anyways, the real reason why I wanted to show off is this. What is this here? Visions of Comfort? I guess. Dark, man. What do you got? What have you got to say? Nice job. I agree. Random commenter. Nice job with this fucking wall. Well, anyways, these look like the broken pieces of a very large vase. It's because they are. And the vase in question is something called the Lord Vessel, which is a key item from Dark Souls 1. And here it is, broken. What the fuck does this mean? I don't know, to be honest with you. And frankly, I don't think anybody does. But anyways, we know it's the Lord Vessel because people who have cheated and gone outside the physical bound of the map, and somewhere over there in the ceiling, I think, or was it below the floor? Well, anyways, somewhere outside the actual physical parameters of the map, there was a copy-paste model of the Lord Vessel from Dark Souls 1. Clearly there for reference when creating the models for the broken pieces. Now again, what the hell does that mean? It doesn't really mean anything, to be honest with you. Because, again, here are some spoilers from Dark Souls 1. Lord Vessel was used to contain 4 large souls. I guess the implication here is supposed to be that somebody broke those Lord Vessels, and therefore those 4 souls were scattered to the winds. But that doesn't really explain what the fuck it's doing over here. Like, I don't know, I'm not even gonna try to make sense of this. What am I doing? What was I doing? Yes. I'm going to go ahead and go human for this. Because I'm going to take on the first boss now. Won't that be fun? I'm sure you'll have lots of fun. Oh, by the way, Aron is suggesting I go full strength build. I've already decided I'm going strength int. And my big plan is to go mace, although a better mace than this one, and shield, although not dinky little shields like this. A big proper shield that will block everything. Alright, well, first things first, I gotta get rid of these guys, because they're going to become a problem. Friggin' A. Oh, you know what? I never pointed... Oh, buy sword, buy. Thanks, Havoc. And they found out, yes, it is the Havoc engine that they're using again. Oh, are you done yet? Okay, thank you, goodbye. But down here you can see these very large-looking lizard creatures. I said creatures, as in there are more of them somewhere. Well, anyways, there are some more of them somewhere, but as you can see, they're an enemy, because you can fight them. However, I don't recommend doing that, because you will die. And I'm not just being facetious about that. Those are legitimately some of the most difficult enemies to fight in the entire fucking game for some reason. It's honestly kind of ridiculous. Let's see if I can see down there. What was I doing? Yes, that's right. Onwards and upwards. And by onwards and upwards, I really mean down. Down, down, down. And look, there's one of those turtle knights on the opposite elevator. I found that out the hard way when I was co-oping with my friend. Alright, come here, let's get you over with. Doggone. That extra hit. It's locked. Oh well. Now you'll notice there are two summon signs here. Number 1, mild-mannered Pate. Pate! Now, NPCs like Pate have a quest line, which is to say, you bring them with you and hope they survive, and later on you get goodies from them. Pate's one of the easier ones, to be honest with you, especially since they added this fellow. Sell sword loot! Sell sword loot! Oh yes, oh yes. I am a big fan of sell sword loot. And check it out. Check it out, check it out. He knows how to gesture! Oh, that's adorable. I love cute coding like that. But anyways, let's go ahead and take on the fight. Boss fight time! Hey look, it's one of those giant guys. Man, his left arm looks really messed up. Also, this is just a minor gripe, but I really wish they would have cut that blood vignetting out of these opening cutscenes. They add absolutely nothing. They add absolutely nothing, they're distracting, and they don't really make sense. Because it's not from your perspective, it is the perspective of a free camera. So the bloodshot eye thing it just doesn't make any sense. It's nonsensical. But yes, you'll see that this is a giant guy, and he is none too pleased to see us. In fact, he is so mad that he gave up his life of not doing anything, and was like, you know what? I'm tired of being stuck here. I'm going to break all of these things holding me in place. Oh god, look out. Pate, no! Please, please survive, Pate. Okay. Here's the real challenge of this fight, working with the camera. Whoops! Okay. Oh, let's back up and let him get that out of his system. And you'll also notice that Sellsword Lute's eyes are glowing red, which is kind of similar to an effect I'll show off later, maybe. Oh my god, Pate's going really close to dying. Oh, please don't die, Pate. Please, please don't die, Pate. Please don't die, Pate. Please don't die, Pate. I really want your gear. I really, really want it. Because the thing is, like, if you help him out, he just gives it to you, which is much easier than the alternative. And much sooner, too. Whoops! Okay, don't get stepped on. Alright. Pate! Oh god! Almost, almost! Yes! We did it! And look, he gestures again! Oh, that's adorable. In fact, let's gesture. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Oh, well, that was fun. Okay, let's see here. Is there anything else in this room? No, not really. But you can see that wherever he came from, he brought part of the castle down with him. That guy was a badass. That giant. Well, I didn't even read his name off, but that was the last giant. Speaking of last giant, he dropped something for us. His soul. Soul of the last giant. Soul of the surviving giant who is bound below the forest of giants. Lord of giants who brought rack and ruin to the entire kingdom, was said to have been fallen by an unknown warrior. His beaten and broken remains were dragged beneath the stronghold, where he was sealed away. Use this special soul of the last giant to acquire numerous souls, or to create something of great worth. Now, there's a lot going on in that, but first and foremost, basically that just gave away that guy was the Lord of Giants. Or at least he used to be, before some unknown warrior beat him long ago, and then they dragged his body down below the castle and basically kept him there forever, where he just kind of stayed there in waiting. And I don't really like that they gave away that he was the Lord of Giants, because in the original version of the game, that was something that you figure out much later on. And I think it just kind of, well, it kind of drags the mystery down a lot. I don't know, it's just not the way I like to... Because that's part of the fun, is finding something going, well, I wonder what's going on here. Oh, by the way, the key opened this door. Like I said, it kind of ruins the mystery and the mystique of that particular boss fight and the revelation later on. Ring of Restoration and Torch. Oh my goodness, what a terrible ring. Here we go, the Ring of Restoration. Sacred land of Lindelt, this ring symbolized prosperity and longevity. Pretty much, long story short, you put this ring on and your health is slowly regenerating. What's my strength at? Did I have my strength? I did. Why didn't I put my good armor on? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? There we go, this is what I'm doing. Oh, I never put on this life ring either. How much more health would I have gotten? 50 more HP? I may as well do that. But anyways, I can now wear these leggings. Fucking sweet. Now I got these big goofy boots on. Oh, these look so silly. These are just outlandish and cartoonish, to be honest with you. I can't wait to get better looking greaves. Alright, well, I'm still feeling pretty fresh as a daisy, so I may as well go exploring a little more. The Grand Lance. Oh, goodness gracious. Ah, boy. Well, let's see. Is there any information you can tell me? Lance fashioned from rare guy steel? Huh? A special kind of steel, I'd guess. Designed for high-ranking Drangleic knights. Hence the decorative design. Guy steel equipment is of the finest make. Guy steel is so rare that very few of these weapons were actually used in combat. Good lord, look how heavy this is. Let's see here. My mace here is 4 weight units. This thing is 12. Oh my goodness. Let's actually take a look at this, even though I can't use it. Oh my god, it's huge. Oh, it's so big. And it is very decorative, just like it said. Now, this kind of bothers me, to be honest with you, because although it is possible to use a lance on foot, lances were primarily... Ooh, I never noticed this chest over here. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Lances were primarily used on horseback. Yeah, let me just go get my horse. Oh, that's right. There is no horse in this game. Alright, well, anyways, let's get rid of that. But, the funny thing about that weapon is, you'll notice... Where is it? Oh, yeah, here it is. 170 base damage versus my mace is 120, and you'll notice that it requires 22 strength and 18 bloody dexterity, which is kind of a little out of my reach right now. Now, the reason for that is because this was originally an in-game weapon. Now it's a beginning of the game weapon. Alright. Oh, more Ember Herbs. And now, there's this guy. These guys, in this particular edition of the game, are basically their attempt at kind of re-invoking the feeling of the Black Knights from Dark Souls 1. I personally disagree, but, you know, anyways. You know, you'll notice that he's kind of a badass. He's also really well armed. And no, he's not a gold cloak from Game of Thrones, so don't even suggest that. Oh, shit. Wow! Man, he is just tanking these hits pretty decently. This might have been a bad idea. Pretty much the best thing for it right now is if I could land a parry, but that's hard to do. Oh my god! Yeah! Oh my god, he's still alive. Holy shit. He's also pretty good with his shield. Now, the use of tower shields like that was kind of more or less a Roman legion thing. Okay, what? Is my single player experience lagging right now? What the heck? Which is not to say that it just went away with the Roman Empire, but, you know, when everyone thinks of knights and swords and boards, and they think of medieval combat... Oh my god, I love that he switches his sword around like that. That's such a cool idle animation when he's sizing you up. Let's see if it... Yeah, there, look at it, he did it again. Oh, that's so cool. That's actually really cool. I never noticed that before. I don't think he actually did it before. Okay, this is getting a little awkward. Okay, let's see, there was... You would not really do... That is not how you would shield bash with that. Let's see if I can finish this off like a cool guy. Yep. 360, no scope parry. Boom! Hang on, where, yeah. Hell yeah. Now let's just see what he was guarding, shall we? Produce the symbol of the king. What? Huh? Excuse me. Do you know? Is there a shrug? Whatever. Look at George. He doesn't know. George doesn't know shit. But that's okay, George, because we're pretty much done here for the time being. We'll come back to this area another time. This has already run a little long, but, you know. Where else was I going? Oh, yes. I'm going to go ahead and go and drop off these souls. And also, now that we've defeated the area boss...
You?
Yes. Yes, you're moving. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Let's head on back to Majula. But yes, that guy was guarding some kind of special gate, which apparently only opens for a king. Which is a little misogynistic. Why can't it open for the queen? Jokes. I'm making them. Anyways, I'm not actually going to level up just yet. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to live with the way my current build is, because I need to do something real quick. Let's see if I have enough here. So, another thing too is... when you have boss souls like this, you can do one of two things. You can either get a piece of equipment of some kind, which usually there is two, or you can do this. Bam. Excuse me. You just fucking eat the soul, and now it's yours. You can basically just turn the soul into souls so that you can spend.
Oh, hello again.
Which is exactly what I intend to do.
You find something of use.
Yes. Oh, I intend to. Just buying one of everything. Don't mind me. And I do mean one of everything. Don't worry, I'll explain this here in a second. Ah, darn it, did I? Okay, let's see here. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, 1, 1. Okay, fantastic.
Thanks very much.
I bought one of everything, which was a lot of money. But, number one, that means now I have better equipment. That's a nice helmet. Let's see here. Pretty decent armor. Oh, but I should make sure I don't go too heavy on my armor. Otherwise, I won't be able to walk around very properly. Inventory gloves. Yeah, this looks okay. Although I should probably sacrifice the protection these give me for some lighter armor, just so I can walk around. For some reason, the left knee pad seems to be more weighty on both of these armors. Well, whatever, this works just fine. Golly, my legs are skinny. Don't worry about it. Okay, so now I gotta do a couple of things. First and foremost, I need to reset the zone, and I can do this one of two ways, either by sitting at the bonfire or by doing this. Well, I was hoping that would be a little bit more dramatic, but that works. Thank you, George, for your demonstration. Don't worry, this will make sense here in a minute. Also, I like... My goodness, this armor makes my shoulders look really broad, but my legs are still really skinny. Don't worry, I'll pick up that 100 and some odd souls here in a minute. But for now, I can wait. Because now, his stance has changed. Now he's like the fucking JoJo over here. Muda!
Sorry, have we met? Oh, sorry. It's just I've been awfully busy lately. Care to look over my wares? Please, be my guest.
Who?
I upgraded my stock recently, although it may be a bit out of your reach.
Damn. Who the hell are you, and what have you done with Mullen? Because that shy dude who stutters and stammers, it's not fucking you. But yes, you'll notice that he's a smug asshole now, that I've given him all my money. But more importantly, his shop has opened up with a lot more equipment. And a lot of it much better than anything that was previously available. And he will continue to get more equipment later on. But in order to open up the good shop, you have to spend 16,000 fucking souls on him. Which is a lot. Especially for the early game. Honestly, I find that kind of frustrating. And again, this is a good way to make people not like a character that is otherwise supposed to be likable. But the reason I came to him with 0 souls in my pocket...
In a spot of bother, are we? Here, take this. My compliments.
Bam! A full set of armor? No fooling. Why, thank you.
Are you sure?
Yes, yes, blah, blah, blah. But yes. And again, this is, again, as well, another kind of example of the effects of holification. He is forgetting who he used to be, and has taken up another personality in place of his old one. Because, again, the undead curse has made him start to forget who he used to be. Now let's check out this armor of Auroras. Oh. Oh. Oh, no, wait, wrong one. Oh. Oh. Well, no wonder it was free, right? It's invisible. Or at the very least, transparent. There's a way to get a non-transparent version, and anyways, well, should I risk the human effigy? Nah, not really. I'm not gonna waste the human effigy right now. Unfortunately, I think this helmet is actually... No, it's not better than everything I have. This helmet's pretty cool. I really like this helmet. The feathers are a little silly, but I like it overall. Do-do-do. I can't believe this armor top is better. Not only is it better than everything else I have, but it's lighter too. But I like the black hollow mage. My goodness. Do-do-do-do. Yep, I'm just playing dress up at this point. Ah, fuck it, I'll wear these for a little bit. Yeah, looking good there, George. Looking good. I can't get over that helmet. That feather is just too silly. But this is ridiculous. Transparent helmet. Ah, but it is the best helmet I have. This one's alright. Ah, fuck it. Let's just go with the Inquisitor helmet here. What was I doing? But yes, like I said, now that he is a smug bastard, oh, but yeah, he's a smug bastard now because, like I said, the undead curse, it has made him forget who he is used to be. Who he is used to be. Good job, me. I talk good. I speak English.
Looking for armor?
Let's see what else he has to say about himself now that he's a smug dick.
I'm rich! I'm rich! I don't need to go home anymore. Home? Home? Where is home? I'm rich! Are you sure?
Alright, so first of all, he's rich, right? Except he's only rich because I gave him all my money. Not exactly rich if you've only got one customer. Also, I just noticed that repeating texture. That's depressing. Oh well. Let's see if we can't get Kale to come around, shall we? Shall we? Shall we? I'll even put my mace away so it doesn't feel threatened. Hey Kale, what's up? This is the map that he was talking about. And this is the really important stipulation. When he said the word continent. Yes, that's right. Drang Lake is not just this kingdom. It is an entire continent. It is fucking huge. But let's just see what you have to say about it. Oh, by the way, check out this fire. Fire. I'll get to that in a second.
Oh, hello again. You've made it. The map, I presume.
Oops.
Of course. Take a good look.
His idle animation is ridiculous.
Even more flames have appeared.
Like that one right there.
I don't know what causes it.
I do.
Did you see the flame on the map?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
It wasn't there when I came here before.
No, it wasn't.
I don't know what explains it. But there is something greatly comforting about that flame. It seems to fulfill something very precious, deep within the soul. Something essential.
Mm-hmm.
I would not venture far into that hole.
Oh, I already have.
It was blocked by a wall, something built long ago.
Uh-huh.
But it was crumbling, and I finished the job. Now a foul sound echoes within.
Something that was built long ago, huh? You mean like an ancient temple where they would keep the Lord vessel? Shut the fuck up, Kale. That's a dumb idea, if ever I heard one. It sounds like fan fiction to me. Anyways, this little tiny flame was not here before. And what it is this appeared after I killed one of the major bosses that progresses the game in some way or other. And they're going to keep appearing. Why this does this, I don't really know, but the point it's supposed to get across is that as the flames appear across this entire map, it's supposed to show you that, again, you're not in just some dinky little country, you're on a continent.
Did you see the flame?
Yes.
It was... I don't...
And you're all done as well. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Oh, is there anything else I need to do? Oh, let's see if Sweet Chalquois has anything new to say. Shalky, come here. It is such a shame that you cannot pet the cat. It is such a crying shame. Why from? Why would you do this to me? Especially because they took all this extra effort to make her look so fluffy.
Oh. Who are you again?
Oh, again with this.
No, I'm not serious.
And just hold up my shield.
You do have a rather pleasant...
Yes, my scent. Got anything new to say?
Are you going to see the old ones? Those four who have grown? They must... For heaven...
I've already heard this.
Nothing... Well,
Nothing new, okay. Aha! But there is something new. Something I almost forgot about, but thankfully I didn't. It's our old friend, the old hag.
Oh, you again? Go on. It's on the cheap for you.
Oh, I'm sure it is, Melentia. Whoa! What was that guy doing? I'm sorry, but that just freaked me out. It looked like it was coming right at me. I was legitimately creeped out by that. I'm tired, by the way. I'm really, really tired. You have nothing new, pretty much.
Lonely times these are.
Yes, yes they are. Alright. Phew, okay. Well, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired. What, do you have anything new to say, Shanalot? Seek less. Yes, okay. Good advice.
That tiny thing inside the ruins.
Again, she's talking
The
about
sign you
Shalquar.
bear will drain
Talking about the sign of the undead.
not all, and if you
Talking about
over the
thing about
hand,
undead. Okay,
whatever.
yeah, you have nothing new. Alright, okay. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there. Let's face here where the lighting is better. Yeah, you're looking good, George. You're looking good. Alright, well, wave goodbye to the people, George. Thanks for watching, all three of you. Good night, everybody. Good night. I love these.